What's up, Yes? So let's review real quick the current price action for gold because, of course, with the extra information that we are adding to the market with the news, especially with Trump and the tariffs, as you can see, market is already reacting to the upside. Uh, Yesterday, we were reviewing especially this action that before it happened, I mentioned you that we needed to see some high volume in this area to be broken. The retest was very natural, was expected, but this is the 2 hours, so you can consider this big ass candle like the confirmation you have that this area is not going to hold, because if we compare this past action with the other break, like it's very similar the volume that you need to push this area, because it's not joke. Like let's see this inefficiency, like we have a very big push that we get mitigated in almost the same session, sorry, but more than 50% of the total move was mitigated. So here we have another try to get the push to the upside. This time it seems that played very psychologically, because we are not even near the leaving the area, but yet we're getting stopped out if we are trying to sell at this point, because it seems very general, right? Like gold pushes to the upside and we get the retracement, so short seems a short from the book, they would say, but that's especially what big fishes or the sharks like to use to get liquidity or cheaper prices. They use pretty much the basic patterns or the ideas that this can happen, right? Because it's very obvious, but sometimes markets are just really not obvious. So here we have the two pushes that we had during London. This is mainly triggered by the tariffs Trump is making effective. They're already effective in China, Mexico, and Canada. So they're also striking back to the USA with more measures. Like it's just at this point a war between who has more intentions on affecting the other one, or they talk about respect, but at this point you just see the coin, like the US dollar is reacting, investors are reacting negative to the dollar at this point, when they had a very stable, even in this period that he already announced the tariffs, he got a period of recovery. And then again, we had some minor at least some hope in the past 3 months that the dollar might recover some important levels, so the gold price is not flying like it's doing right now. But at the end, gold price is stronger all the time than the dollar, but you don't expect it to be this strong or this expensive. And we know this is mainly the macro. This is nothing to do with the fundamentals that we are having right here, because it's very obvious that the sentiment in the market is mixed. They want to see a dollar recovery. Yields are good, bonds are good for investors, especially the ones that have a lot of cash or a lot of money. So they need options. And as mentioned, gold is not a yielding asset, so for them it's not very attractive at this point. But also you cannot put your money in the dollar if the economy might. It's very dangerous right now, also with the Zelensky stuff. So at this point, as mentioned yesterday, we're gonna retest this area of the all-time high. We already took the retest. So this is mainly the market openings, these three past candles, or at least these two. So we are having a kind of a retracement right now from this area that has huge liquidity. So always when you see big wicks and a lot of candles in a small range, you can expect this area to be tested, because there's a lot of liquidity, a lot of people interested in these areas. So it helps also to recover prices, or to, in this case, for example, it's acting as a manipulation, because we are already rejecting and going to the downside. It's not only a rejection, we're going to the downside, but of course we don't know how big this move to the downside will be, because for now, recovering this level seems very unlikely, since the pressure against the dollar is it's hard and it's real, because it's not only that Trump is auto losing value for the dollar with tariffs or other stuff, like he's doing things long term and it might play out, but for now the dollar of course will be weaker against major assets like the gold. If we see Bitcoin, you're seeing that it's on a free fall also, since least since the January 25. So this just shows how gold is the king of every asset. Like this is the best option you have to invest long term, not the S&P 500, not the Nasdaq, not the very 30, not Bitcoin, not Ethereum, especially not Tesla. So XAUUSD is the best asset in the history of humanity to invest, and it's something that people don't know, but when you learn how to trade and apply an investing model in your trading, well, you get some sweet results. For example, this account, it's almost up 12%. For some reason, these stupid donkeys of Memcall 5 don't take these deposits that are rebates. Rebates are commissions that broker pay me for trading. So this is my money that I'm making money for trading my account. This should be added into the growth of the account, but they are not doing it. So it's showing less profits. That's very bad because it's misleading. It's actually misleading the investors and my possible investors. So the idea is to stop using Memcall 5 tracker soon. This is only an account that I'm tracking because it's the one that is the oldest running the B3 model. It's from a client that I don't even know. So when you ask me how set and forget is your system, well, this is how set and forget it is. It's making money for someone that I don't even know and that he doesn't even care. But he's making money, so I guess that when he realizes, he will be very interested in this. So for now, as mentioned, it's like 11.72 or 73% up in 4 months, more or less. And we are waiting to add the new model with the 2025 data. I'm using also February, so I was waiting for the month to end to add some new data. And I will be adding short model or the sell model, because for now I'm only running one model that will be the buy. So for now this will be it. I bet the price of gold will be retesting some of these. Let's check this. Very simple. Say from here, this area that it's showing the rejection to this gap. This is the area that price will try to range and test, because for now it's only Trump, but the news start tomorrow. So if you see, we have tons of news. This is not the full calendar. Let me show you these weeks. So we will close very hot, but this tomorrow and Thursday we have very important news also. I hope here we remain above. Seems very likely, so we can have expansion, or at least confirmation that this will continue to the upside. And we will be checking this too for the unemployment, because we know that it's now changing the sentiment in the labor markets. They were showing some potential recovery or even expectations of flipping the situation to the positive side, and now the unemployment is growing. So time to stay ahead of the news. Check your charts, and if anything, just PM me. Have a good one, Jess.